Welcome to the Crypto Guild. I'm your host Rahul, and on this channel we talk everything crypto. So everyone, today's video is about an update on Strong Block. So Strong Block is a nodes as a service, or NAAS, in the DeFi space. So first up, we're going to just discuss the feature of Entangled Nodes, right? Followed by an update on Polygon node rewards, compare and contrast these different nodes. And then lastly, price perspectives on the Stronger token over the next 3 months. So before we get started, just a disclaimer, guys. None of what you're about to see should be considered financial advice. This video is for education and entertainment purposes only. So always do your own research and due diligence, and always remember, you and only you are responsible for the financial decisions that you make. All right, first up, Entangled Nodes. So what are they? So Entangled Nodes are essentially a new node type that are deployed on the Ethereum network. They pay you daily rewards, but the difference here is that they do so while minimizing gas fees on transactions, right? So how they essentially work is that all the nodes you add into an entangled node are sort of bundled into a pack, right? And the effect that this has is it reduces the number of transactions and consequently the amount of gas fees you need to pay to claim your rewards or pay maintenance. So an easy way to understand this is that before entangled nodes came along, right? Let's assume you had like 10 nodes, right? So each one of those nodes is producing a reward, right? Let's say it's 0.1 stronger a day, right? So if you claim at the end of one day, you're essentially going to claim one strong. But don't forget that this one strong is distributed across, 10 different nodes. So the way this was architected before was that this would actually be 10 individual claim transactions, right? And with each claim transaction, you have the Ethereum gas fees. But entangled nodes are different. So instead of you doing 10 claim transactions, for the same example, if you had 10 nodes which were all entangled together, you're essentially doing the claim or maintenance payments in one transaction, right? So you save a whole lot on gas fees. And just to be clear, guys, gas fees has nothing to do with Strong Block itself, right? It's actually the transaction fees that is needed for the Ethereum network. Next, it takes you about 10 stronger to create an Ethereum entangled node, and they pay out about 0.075 stronger a day, right? They do have a maximum, so at maximum, these nodes will give you about 20 stronger tokens, and it takes them about 9 months. So 4.5 months to get 10 back, and then 9 months to get your 20 back. And it's a fixed reward type, so essentially the ROT, or what I like to call as return on token for the first year, is 200%. And since these nodes have a maximum, they essentially die after they produce the maximum rewards, which in this case is 20 stronger, right? You still have to pay maintenance fees monthly, and you need to do so for each node in the bundle. You use your Ethereum to pay the fees, right? And just let's quickly go through some restrictions that these node types have is that once you've added nodes to an entangled node bundle, you can't remove them, right? And the maintenance fees needs to be paid for the entire bundle, meaning all the nodes in the pack, right? So even if you miss one and you decide not to pay it, your entire bundle will expire. So you kind of have to pay the fees for all the various nodes, right? One interesting thing I saw from Strong Block is that in these entangled nodes, no matter how many you have, it only leads to one RPC endpoint, right? And if you don't know what that is, these things actually have a real world utility. And you can check out my video on the top right corner to see how you can set up your strong nodes with the MetaMask wallet. But just getting back to this point, if you have 10 nodes in your bundle, or you have 10 entangled nodes together, internally, this is really being looked at by Strong Block as one node. And that's evidenced by the fact that they have only one RPC endpoint. And then lastly, you cannot migrate your old Ethereum nodes into the bundle. This is only for net new. So that's entangled nodes, right? Next, the team actually gave some updates on Polygon nodes. Now, Polygon nodes are nodes that are deployed on the Polygon network, and they pay daily rewards, right? So similar to Entangled Nodes, it costs 10 stronger tokens to create a Polygon node. They give rewards of about 0.12 stronger a day, and they do have a maximum, but the maximum is much above what Entangled Nodes offer. So the maximum here is 36 stronger, and it takes about 40 months to accumulate. So that's over like about 3.5 years or so. And the reward types are tapering, right? So what does that mean? Well, what that means is that you'll get your return over about 3.5 years. So in year one, your return on token will be 260%, or you'll get back 26 stronger tokens. Year two, it's 70%, so 7 stronger tokens. And year three and beyond, it's around 30%, right? So 3 stronger tokens. Even in this case, your maintenance fees needs to be paid monthly, and you pay about USD 15, so $15 per node, again, paid in Ethereum. So let's quickly just compare these various node types, right? So obviously you have the new Entangled nodes. We now know more about the Polygon node rewards, and then we have the legacy ETH nodes. So when you look at this chart, guys, you're gonna notice something, pretty peculiar, and that's this. Like the Entangled nodes, right? While they do give you significant savings on gas fees, right, for claims and maintenance, they actually have the slowest return on tokens. So it takes 4.5 months to get to generate 10 stronger tokens, and they also have the least amount of rewards, so only 20 stronger for Entangled nodes. You compare that to like Polygon nodes, which have the fastest return on tokens. So in about 3 months, you get your 10 tokens back. But then there are diminished returns after year one, right? And you also have to contend with the high gas fees, right? And then if you look at our legacy Ethereum nodes, what was released first by Strong Block when they came into existence a couple of years ago, you'll notice that these currently offer unlimited rewards. They offer consistent multi-year ROT, or return on token, of about 330%. But they do suffer from the high gas fees when you do claims and maintenance payments. So I think, guys, I mean, for me, when I'm looking at this, like Polygon and Ethereum nodes make a lot more sense. I think Ethereum nodes being my most preferable, and followed by Polygon, because you are getting higher rewards, and you're also getting them much faster, right, than Entangled nodes. I think Entangled nodes, the way I'm looking at them, would really only be used if, let's say, I was some kind of whale and I had to create, many new nodes at one time. It might not be a bad idea to use Entangled nodes, so I can save on the gas fees. But I think just for regular users, I don't fully understand, what the draw of Entangled nodes is, other than if you are a whale. So let me know what you guys think. When's best time to use Entangled nodes versus Polygon nodes and the legacy Ethereum nodes, right? Next up, guys, let's just do a sort of short-term outlook. Let's do a 3-month outlook of Strong based on everything they've told us so far. So we do know that sizable nodes is in the pipeline. So this is essentially allowing you to have more flexible initial investment amounts. So you'll probably be able to get different node types for much less stronger. So instead of 10 stronger, you might be able to get, nodes for 5 stronger or 1 stronger, and even 20, right? And I think the team's already told us that these new sizable nodes will have a maximum limit and will likely be entangled to save on gas fees, right? And the team's also told us that we should expect new node protocols or new blockchains on which these nodes can be deployed. And rumor has it that Phantom and Polkadot are next in line. Now, there was a mention even by the team of the strong chain validator participation, but no details have been given. Now, if I was to guess, guys, I think this is going to be a feature to stake and likely lock a certain amount of stronger for you to participate as a validator whenever Stronger Chain is launched later in the year, right? So that's it for the features. Let's look at some price perspectives. Well, the Stronger token, as you guys know, right, was introduced in early April 2022, and it replaced the Strong token. And this was done primarily to solve liquidity issues with Strong. Now, it opened at a price of about 75 US dollars and is currently trading in the 20s, right? So it's 27 as of a few days ago on May 6th. So that's about a 65 to 70% decline in 1 month. And that's primarily due to the excessive sell pressure and the extremely high reward emissions. I mean, Stronger has about 550,000 nodes that have been deployed. So you can imagine the amount of rewards they need to pay out on a daily basis. So in terms of their outlook over the next 3 months, I think we might see a temporary spike in price action when sizable nodes and the strong chain validator participation is introduced. But honestly, outside of a temporary spike, I haven't seen anything groundbreaking in a while from the project, and I think we're really only going to see those high prices again, potentially when Strong Chain is launched at the end of the year. So my price prediction for the Stronger token from May to July is that it will hover between the $20 and $50 range. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Strong's price over the next 3 months. Do you think it's going to go up? Do you think it's going to kind of stay in the same? Or is it going to go further down? And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video if you found it helpful. And until our next update, peace.